Hello, this is The Way I See It, and I'm Kathleen Hall.
Hello, I'm Ken Pierre. This is the way we see it.
Our take on life. And what we wanted to talk about today was letting go of the past and beginning the new, and fall is so representative of that, meaning it's time for us to, whether it's the leaves falling, whether it's planting new plants, it's time to pull up the old for someone like myself who's a gardener and plant new things and let go of things. So for an example, this week I had the gardener come and we pulled up lots of old plants, begonias, and we pulled up impatiens, and they were so full of life still. It broke my heart to pull their roots out of the ground because they had been with me since I planted them way back in April. So we went through vacations and fun times and losses, and especially the ones in the front where the neighbors come and go. We all enjoyed them, and we would talk about the plants, and all of us enjoyed them, the heck out of them. And now pulling them out was just this, and then this landscape of total dirt was, wow, this is fall. That part of our life, the fecundity and fertility and all of that is gone. And I couldn't believe the grief that I felt too, that, just plants. But I think maybe on some Jungian archetypal level, it was reminding me of the rituals and cycles of life.
Definitely. I believe the life cycle is in with everything that we do. And the plants are here for a season, here for a reason, just like people. People go through the same life cycle with, relationships, any type of relationship. You have to evolve, you have to let things go, you have to give yourself an opportunity to grow as a person by letting things go. If it comes back, it comes back. But if not, you have to accept that. You have to accept that this is a part of life.
Right. And I think for me, even though all the plants were still in bloom, all the flowers, I knew that with the next freeze, they were going to die anyway, but to pluck their life out of them. And again, I think it's interesting because it kind of takes us back to releasing, and trust. That instead of the fear of pulling them up, if I trust the four cycles of earth and the seasons and all of the natural cycles, it was time for them to they were tired, they were thin and spindly, they had given their life and shared it with me and all of us, and it was time for them to go. But thanks, because it's real. I think it is important as a metaphor of also, if you hold on to something too long, it dies.
I agree. And that's why I feel like as humans we're hoarders. And I feel like it's the best way that I could put it. We hold on to things that are near and dear and significant, but do we really need it? It's holding us back. And I tell my mom all the time, because she's a hoarder. She kept things 20, 30, 40 years, expecting us to hold, bring it into our lives, but we've developed our own personality. There's newer, more modern things
It's so interesting you're saying that, because I read an article on the advent of these storage facilities. Seriously, nobody's giving away anything.
No.
Everybody's just storing it for another day, and we can't get rid of things.
Yeah.
And if you look at the cycles of nature, that's what the power is you must, for something new to come in, you must let go of something in the past, because there's no room. In that flower bed, unless I would have let go of that, there wouldn't be any room for new flowers. And if that helicopter wasn't going on right now, in Atlanta, of course, and we live in this busy airspace, which probably a lot of you do, it's just very interesting.
I agree. And
so that's our take on The Way I See It. It's fall. It's time to pull up the old, let the leaves fall, let it go. Whatever you need to, whether it's a relationship, a job, yourself, your flowers, and trust and have confidence in the new. And thanks for joining us. I'm Kathleen Hall with The Way I See It.
I'm Ken Pierre. I hope you guys have a great week and have a good day.
Thanks.